I was wondering how to address all of you. When I entered this precinct, a rousing reception has been given to me by all the students coming from various parts of the country. So that answered my dilemma, therefore I decided to speak in English. I do not wish to keep you for long. In the Gulf, there is a saying, if you can't strike in few minutes, stop going. Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Viswanathan, the guest of honor, Sri R. Ganeshan, who had to leave after giving his speech, where he connected past, present with the future. Sri Shankar Viswanathan, Dr. Shekhar Viswanathan, Dr. Sandhya Penta Reddy, Ms. Kadambari S. Viswanathan, Assistant Vice President, Dr. V.S. Kanchana Bhaskaran, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Parthasarathi Malik, Pro Vice Chancellor, and the Registrar of this great institute at University, Dr. Jay Bharti. Very good afternoon to all of you, including the proud recipients of various awards, distinguished invitees, parents, and among others, few of my friends. There are two functions we have today. First is for the celebration of 40 years of completion. It is being celebrated as University Day. And other areas for the sports team. What has been sown as a seed way back in the year 1984 has grown up like a banyan tree. It's all because of one individual, the Chancellor of this prestigious university, Dr. G. Viswanathan. A remarkable visionary. He was referring to you the need for dedication by giving his own example of not being absent even for a single day during his college days. In those days, there were three types of students. The first set of students used to sit on the last row. They involve in every other activities except learning in the college. Hardly they come to the class. And even if they come to the class, they used to talk to their friends and while waste their time. And you would find them as businessmen, industrialists, and educationists. That way, Dr. Viswanathan is an exception. The second group of students would be very hardworking, going through the books religiously, reading again, memorizing them. They would usually end up in the medical colleges, where they would become doctors. The other group would be very smart, intelligent students would normally become engineers and thereafter work with the third categories of students who will become industrialists and politicians. Life gives you different opportunities. There are two important factors you should keep in mind. Chancellor was telling you about education. What does it do? What do you mean by education? What is education? As I said, there are two parts in everybody's life. One is knowledge and other is character. Knowledge is something which is acquired, which you do right from your birth and sometimes even before. Character is something which is formed for various factors, like the place where you are born, the people you are living with, your friends group, peer group, school you are studying, colleges, they form. There's a difference. Education is nothing but discovering one's own ignorance. That is education. Let us take science. Let us take engineering. You are learning something which you do not know. Science is already there. It is not something which is created, which is available. By learning, your ignorance turns into knowledge. That is education. That education, as Swami Vivekananda said, should enhance your knowledge, reputation, character, and makes you to stand up and then move on. I do not want to give a detailed lecture to you, but what I am telling you is this: you are all proud recipients of various awards. I am happy and acknowledge to you. Please remember only one thing: ability lies with everybody. This does not stop with academics alone. Today is a sports day. What do you mean by sports? Sports is a great level. It's a part of education. Why? It teaches you to accept failure. Failure gives you experience. It teaches you to accept that someone deserves better than you. It makes you to work hard. It makes you to get connected with people. If you watch IPL, which is going on today, you will find your child, your father and you talking about that. It connects people, cutting across age and other values. Other day I was seeing an interesting photograph in one of the newspapers where two policemen were sitting in between. The accused person was also sitting handcuffed. All the three were looking at the mobile phone of the one policeman, looking at seeing the IPL match. It connects people. Life is like that. You should connect all of you. And let me give you only two examples. I don't know, as I told you, I don't want to hold it for long. There was an experiment made by one Hungarian by name Polgar. He is a psychologist. The topic he took for consideration is there anything called inherent talent or some genius, naturally talented, or it is created? Whenever someone plays well, whenever someone scores mark, you tend to say, okay, this is a brilliant person, he's a genius and he's better than others. Does it happen? How does it happen? So, he decided to do a research. This is a very interesting story, or even a research, I would say. He made an advertisement asking young ladies who are willing to marry him to be a part of an experiment. What is this experiment? He said, whoever wants to marry me on these terms should be a part of this experiment, which is to experiment a native talent, if it is so, with a child to be born out of their wedlock. Alright? So, one lady from Ukraine by name Clara C met him and then she was quite impressed. Alright, I'll marry you, let us see what happens. A child was born. Her name is Susan, a girl child. So, Polgar thought, alright, I will choose one field and let me see what she does. Then he decided, let me go, I choose sport. Then he consciously decided not to go for track event, because if a track event will say somebody is tall, somebody is there in the gym, the people will say. Inherent advantage is there. So he decided, let me not go for it. I will choose a sport which is not even known to me. Therefore he chose chess. So he did not know anything about chess, but therefore he learned chess by himself. His wife Clara did not know anything about chess. So Susan was given a chessboard. She was not taught with chess, but she was allowed to play with it. So she slowly developed a liking for it. She started playing with him. Then she started loving it. This is what I am saying, you should love whatever you do. Whatever the job you take, all of you are going to be in different spheres. Do not bother about which field you choose. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, whatever you do, even a sweeper, if he does his job, you should make an endeavor to be a top sweeper. Right? Well, very well. So, when she was 6 years old, he put her in a competition. The competition was for under 12 children. She was only 6 years. 10 children participated, including herself. She was only 6. She defeated all of them. The reason is she was exposed to earlier, she was keep playing. She became the first woman grandmaster. Not a coincidence, mere hard work. Alright, then people will say, see, alright, even at that time newspaper were writing, she was a child prodigy. She was not a child prodigy. Then there was a second child. They named her Sophia. she did exceedingly better than her elder sibling. There are two reasons. She was given the same exposure to her like her elder sister. Additionally, she was playing with her elder sister. And then, in chess, what she did was, in a tournament consists of men and women, where the odds were 1 in 2 lakh, she defeated everybody, which is considered to be the 5th greatest miracle in chess. This is called a sack of Rome. Could this be a coincidence? There was a third child. Now, this third child is considered to be the best ever women grandmaster in the world even today. Youngest grandmaster. She defeated everybody, including our grandmaster Viswanathan. Gary, Kasparov, Viswanathan and Carlsen, which is number 1. Her name is Judith. Judith is considered to be the best ever female chess player in the world, chess produced. As I said, there are two reasons. One is she worked much more harder than the other two sisters. The other is she had the advantage of playing with them. Therefore, she had better exposure. This story I am telling you to believe in yourself. You have it in you to achieve whatever you want. In this process, what you require is a strong will, determination and hard work. Once you have this, you are destined to achieve greatness. You all know Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was born to a parent. He was an unwelcome child. His parents were students. He was born when they were studying. They could not bring him up, therefore they gave him for adoption with one condition, that whoever adopts him should be an illiterate. But even that they could not find. Ultimately somebody came, so they relaxed the condition and with a request to give him an education. His adopted parent could not give him the education he wanted, which again, as the Chancellor was saying, opportunity should be given to everybody. He joined a college. He stayed in the dormitories because he could not pay for the hostel fees. Took food from the nearby ISKCON temple. And he was given the least prioritized subject, which is calligraphy. You know, calligraphy, where the study of the writing style of letters. That is why he developed the computer. He just used the calligraphy, hired a garage, and he started this. He went up, started Apple, took people around, all of them joined together and then threw him out. Then he worked hard, got back this same organization thereafter. What I'm telling you is this: have a strong character while acquiring knowledge. Your chancellor is an example. Don't go for anybody else. Think of your grandmother. What is the sacrifice she has done? She may not be expressive, but she would be the strongest lady in the home. From bringing all of us silently, without expressing anything, by any grievance, not seeking anything for herself. We all lived once. Life has got no meaning. Please appreciate and understand this. Life has got no meaning. It's an opportunity to make it meaningful. I am sure this institute would make you to have a wonderful life which is meaningful. Thank you very much for the opportunity.